Three for the Money is brought to you by the Trend Center app. This is the best tool for sports betting research. The Trend Center app, you can test betting systems from the past 20 years, explore thousands of existing trends and systems from top betting experts, choose from hundreds of filters to test different systems for each sport. Save these trends and get notified when their systems have games. Download the app and use our code TFTM for 15% off a premium membership after a 2-day free trial. Okay. We're here. We're back. Three for the Money. New episodes every Thursday, brought to you by the Trend Center app, the greatest tool on the planet for sports bettors. We're going to be using it all the time, gearing up for March Madness. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be great. But March Madness is but a fleeting thought compared to what happened this weekend, which was the USA sweeping hockey in the Olympics. Just a fantastic moment in sports in general, honestly. Not just hockey, but like haven't done it in 46 years. We'll get into that more here in a minute. Let's go around the table. Chris, how are you?
Well, I'm glad you asked because, as you said, on Sunday we got to witness probably the biggest American sporting event, it, one of the biggest ever. So to answer your question, I mean, God damn, it just feels good to be a winner. I mean, I've been riding a high like I haven't felt ever since that Sunday morning. It's pretty fucking good. So I know we're going to get into it. I don't want to take up too much time, but the boys are buzzing. I think everyone's buzzing. So, Sean, I assume you feel the same.
Absolutely. I still feel golden. Like this was just such an amazing moment to witness. I feel very fortunate to have witnessed something like this. So, yeah, we'll get into it. But I've been on cloud nine for days. I'm not gonna lie. Like I just feel fantastic. Um, yeah. So I think we should just get into it.
Yes, let's get into it. I am I'm mentally amped, but physically my allergies are killing me. So that's my issue though. Just to give y'all a a state of where I'm at. Um, but like holy shit. I I can't believe this happened. Like it happened and I couldn't believe it. Like it was incredible. Like holy shit. Like I know I just keep I
I
know I
mean, that's
just
the
it's
only way you can describe it because
yeah.
I have no words. I am speechless. But still, like I've seen so many clips of, I mean, the entire game in general, but also just the game winner. And I still am like, I don't really believe that happened. it's it's just like it's holy shit. Like what I don't what else can you say other than
Did
fucking fuck you, Canada?
yeah. Did I unfortunately we were unable to watch it together, which would have been awesome, but hindsight is 2020. Did you guys have a delayed response? Like
Yeah,
I thought that like he missed the
Yes.
net.
I never saw
Okay,
the
yeah.
puck.
I
Like
never saw the puck like leave his stick. I was like, and then like they started celebrating, and I was just like, I immediately just like sprung up from the couch and just started like running around the room. Like I've never felt joy like that, honestly. Like well, that's not true, but like I mean, you know what I mean. Like just
yeah.
such a just like spur of the moment, just so fast. Like just the way that Canada just kind of gave up on the play. Like I mean, like
Dude.
and then I was just like, I was watching it develop, and I was like, no way, no way. And then he shot it, and I was still like, no way. And then everybody just came out on the ice. They started celebrating. I was just like, oh shit! Like,
Yeah, like I even like going back and watching replays of like the actual broadcast, obviously like other angles you can see it, but I still like cannot see like I see it get passed back, never even see it really get to Hughes, much less see a shot. But yeah, it was just everyone started losing their minds. I was like, wait a minute, what? And then like once they cut to like everyone pouring over the bench, I was like, oh my God, I started because I was like pacing the entire overtime, really like last half of the third period. But I just started just sprinting across the room.
Dude,
yes.
that's exactly what I did. Oh my God. Like, I mean, I don't even know where to start. Like, I mean, I guess we started in the beginning. Like that that game felt like it was quite possibly one of the greatest hockey games of all time. And at the very least, I think it might have been the greatest collection of talent in hockey ever. Like
Hmm.
For sure, yeah.
that whole first period like was literally back and forth, and it was incredible, and like it just felt like every inch was was a war to get, and like
Oh, for sure.
oh my god. And it's like the I mean the story's different in the second and third, but like holy shit, man. Like that I know I keep saying that. That Matt Boldy goal. Oh my gosh, dude. Like the level of skill,
Filthy.
like that's the top D pair in the National Hockey League. Like those are
Yeah.
two of the best defensemen in the world. And they're better when they play with each other. And that's why they were playing together. And they got fucking walked, dude. Oh my God. Like he 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 bobbled the puck to himself. And like just the showcase of skill was incredible. Like I couldn't I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it
I
that we scored. Like
I couldn't either. Like it was very much also a delayed reaction where I was like, wait a minute, that went in. Like I didn't really even see like an actual shot. It was just kind of he just kind of
Just
put
kind
it
of
in.
tapped
Like,
it in.
yeah.
You just
So
tapped it in.
I was just like, wait a minute, that let's go.
dude. And then like I mean the first period was just one after the other after battle. It was just my eyes were glued to the screen. Like it was crazy, dude. But then of course like the second and third like we were on our heels the entire time.
The
And
first
it just felt like you don't win a game when this shit happens. And that's what
yeah,
I felt.
the
Like
first period was stressful, but like fun. Obviously, we were ahead, but it was like okay, like we were getting like it was just trading blows like the entire period. The rest of the game was stressful and like an I want to die. Like, this is awful. And yeah, I just kept waiting. I was like you said, like you don't win hockey games like this. So like something bad's gonna happen, and then obviously they scored, but then it was like, okay, well, they're still piling it on. So like, when's it gonna happen? And then it just didn't.
it just didn't.
And we
Like
were talking. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Connor Hellebuck.
Best
He's
goaltender in the world.
he's the best goalie in the world, bar none, no question. Like
Like that performance he gave was out. He was an alien out there. He was out of this world. He did not belong on this planet. I don't know how he made as many saves as he did in the way that he did it. This
It's
dude is an animal. Like
it,
he was so locked in. Oh,
it's crazy that he was able to do that given he had not been tested at all. And he's like, because the one game where we were kind of like fucking around and losing for a majority, or not majority, but a decent part of the game was when Swayman was in net. So it was like anytime Helbig's had been out there, he was just kind of like, it felt like just going through the motions and still being amazing. So it was like the fact he was just getting peppered left and right and still standing on his head when he hadn't really faced anyone like that since, I don't know, maybe last time he played for the Jets.
I mean,
It's insane.
I feel like anytime he plays for the Jets, he's kind of
Yeah.
has to play on his head. Like,
Yeah. So maybe that's just
yeah,
another day at the office for him.
yeah. I mean, maybe, but you're going up against like if we just fast forward a little bit to overtime, um, you have the best three players in the world out there,
Yeah.
and he's shutting them down.
It's honestly a team, and we could get into Canada bitching and moaning later, but it's a
We'll get into
team
that later.
that is, I don't want to say designed for that, but like if there was ever a team that's designed for 3-on-3 overtime, it's this team. So, and we were saying it because we went to the bar the night before, and it was like, I said it, I was like, if we go to overtime, we're
Yeah,
fucked. Like we don't
I
have a
think we all
prayer.
agreed. We all agreed
Yeah.
too. We were like, if we go to OT, we're fucked.
Yeah. So when
Um,
we went to overtime, I was like, it's just a matter of time. I was like, let's just get to a shootout.
but we
Which,
all knew it was going to overtime, like before the puck even dropped. It was like kind of, if you didn't think this game was going to overtime, you're nuts. Like there was no way either team was going to go up, you know, 5-2,
yeah,
6-4, like whatever. Like no, this was going to be a very low scoring game that was going to be a battle of attrition, and it's exactly what it was.
It kind of
And
felt
I
like
loved every second of it.
I did not love every second of it.
Well,
In
okay, I'll
retrospect,
say
yes,
in
but
retrospect, yeah.
I
So
hated a good 40 minutes of that hockey game.
there, to your point of it was our friend's birthday. We went out to the bars. I was just I didn't even drink that much, but I was so violently hungover that morning, and I had no beer here. Like I forgot to buy it the day before because Tennessee's a bunch of bitches. You can't buy beer on Sunday till 10 a.m. Um, but I was so stressed out throughout the second and third period that I was like, I am way too hungover to be this stressed out. And then like overtime came and I was like, I need some Tylenol or Advil or something, man. Like
That's how
that.
I felt like first period. I'm not gonna lie, slept through my alarm. I woke up and it was like 2 minutes into the first period. So like, okay, I didn't miss anything, thank God. But I was still, it was like at the intermission, I was like, oh my, I need to like regroup because I literally woke up and was in a war.
Yeah.
So yeah, at the end of the, I was like, I need a drink or something. This is terrible.
dude, it
Yeah.
although we did say that if it goes to overtime, we're done. About halfway through the third period, I was like, if we want a chance, we have to go to overtime. Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm, yeah.
it just felt like we couldn't penetrate their zone at all. Like it felt like we couldn't get set up or even get a clean shot at all. And so it was like we need over like this is our only hope.
Mhm.
So, but I did also feel like we'd be fucked if it was like it was our only hope, but also like
We're still
they had to run
screwed, but
right. Um, but yeah.
and I heard, kind of going back to what Sean said about being a war of attrition, Keith Yandel said, he made a good point that this team was put together to win that kind of game. It was like this team was specifically designed to beat Canada 2-1. It's like built by having phenomenal goalie and great defenseman, and like just withstand and then capitalize on an opportunity whenever you get it. And that's what they did. And I just thought that was a great point. That it was, they weren't built like obviously they're built to win gold, but they're built to beat Canada. Like it wasn't I mean, kind of cliche, but it's like it wasn't the best team because obviously we left like Cole Caulfield at home. He's like we left a lot of good goal scorers off the team, but it was the way the team was designed was to win this game 2-1, not 4-2 or whatever, because that's just not possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It man. And like obviously we can look back and like we talked about it a little bit when they announced the roster and it was like JT Miller? Putting JT Miller on this team? What are we doing?
Mhm.
Um let alone but actually that fucking guy just just eats pucks, dude. Just defensive. I mean, I'm not going to say defensive mastermind, but he's great in it defensively. So it was like this makes a lot of sense. And then like Trocheck, like didn't he like not lose a face-off until the gold medal game or something? Something crazy like that.
I think it was like he didn't lose one in the third period or whatever until the goal, or it was something insane. I can't,
Yeah,
but yeah, it was like he dominated.
yeah,
He was
but
on one for sure. Yeah.
yeah, and like we didn't give up a power play goal the entire tournament,
Insane,
men
including
and women.
Including a 5-on-3.
yeah, I was about to say including a 5-on-3, which that was like the second or third moment when I was like, okay, this game's over.
Yeah. Once the
Yeah,
5-on-3 happened, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just be sad. I'm just gonna prepare myself to be sad. And then it was like, oh, it's only four now for like what was it, like 13 seconds or whatever?
Mhm.
And it was just like, all right, let's maybe. Maybe they can pull one off, but like it was some I was thinking I was like it'd be some shit if Canada just scored as this power play expired. That was my thought. I was like as it goes to zero they score. But they fucking left it out there and just I was like, "Oh my god, how do we get so lucky?" But we were extremely lucky in
Oh
a
yeah,
lot of in a lot of sense. But I'm not saying that against like the willpower of these players, if that makes sense.
yeah. I mean, and to win any sort of championship in at any level of any sport, you need luck on your side to an extent.
Hmm. Yeah.
So that's just part of sports.
yeah. And hockey's a game of bounces. I mean, like shit. If Nathan McKinnon like isn't a pussy, then like he grabs the puck in overtime and shoots it over to Kale McCarr, and then they have a 2-on-1, and that's
That's over. It's game.
Or he just scores on a wide open net. Just
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
had so many. I mean, they had multiple opportunities to put us away, and didn't, couldn't, whatever.
dude. Like it's crazy, man. I I couldn't I couldn't believe it. We did it. We did it. We finally fucking beat them. Oh my God. It feels so good. Like we've wanted this for so long. Like they haven't done best on best and regularly in quite some time. And so like I told y'all after the Four Nations, after we lost, I was like, this is the beginning of the DVD of when US wins the gold medal. I don't think anyone responded to me in that group chat, but that's okay. I said it though. Um, but
I think we were pretty sad.
yeah, I was trying to be positive, but
I get it,
that's
but
neither here nor there. And this is a DVD I will fucking purchase over and over and over again.
I mean, you only need one,
I need a
but
physical and a digital.
I
I
got
was gonna say,
27 copies of the US Canada gold medal game.
do
I
they
got a
still
bootleg
make
copy of the town.
DVDs like championship? I assume they have like some sort of like special, but I didn't know if it came in like an actual physical.
I
I mean,
hope
they
it's
still
at
make
least a
Blu-rays.
Blu-ray. Yeah, I
Digital.
hope it's a Blu-ray. Like,
Yeah.
I hope it's not a DVD.
Well, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know if they made hard copies of these things anymore. If they were just like, "Hey, there's this there's this video on YouTube. Go watch that."
Would be really cool to get physical media of that for when, eventually the internet goes down and civilization is at its brink, and all we have left is the USA Canada gold medal game. That'd be pretty awesome.
That'd be
Honestly, it
not
wouldn't be
too
too
bad.
bad.
No.
No, because you know how it's going to end, but you're going to feel the same way every time you watch it. So,
Yeah. But dude, like Nathan McKinnon not putting that away in just in a wide open net. I I couldn't believe it. It was another thing I couldn't believe. Like that shit, he does not he doesn't do that. It's crazy, man. Like
And
Nathan McKinnon has a wrist shot that like I'm trying to think of a funny euphemism here. Not a euphemism, like a saying, like a metaphor or whatever, but like every time he shoots it and misses the net, it is like the loudest bang on the boards of all time. Like more than any slap shot, it's always the Nathan McKinnon wrist shot. It is the hardest shot ever. And it frightens me, to be quite honest. It frightens me. Like, imagine if you're a goalie. That shit would be scary. But when they got the stuffed animals, that shit was hilarious.
dude,
that
I I texted my dad because me and my dad were texting back and forth after the game, and I was just like, "Can you imagine being handed a stuffed animal after losing maybe the biggest game for your country?" Like I've saw so many tweets, and it's like nothing is more in danger than that stuffed animal that was handed to Nathan McKinnon. Like,
I wonder if those. You think those made it back from Italy?
no,
You think
no, absolutely not.
I need my hands on one of those. I would
I would
I
have.
would pay an obscene amount of money uh, for the Nathan, specifically the McKinnon stuffed animal, and I would like put that in like a glass box and have like the picture behind it.
There's
That
so
was
many.
that's God.
Dude,
Okay, and if we just want to get into Canada being a bunch of bitches about this, Nathan McKinnon might be one of the biggest ones.
correct.
to, to on like in a sense cost your team the game, like in a sense, and to go to the media is like, I'll let you be the judge of who is the better team. And it's like, fuck you.
He cost him the game
Scoreboard,
kind of
buddy.
twice.
Yeah, like win the game. Like you had it, man. It's just that was the biggest bitch move, I think. I like because if he like I don't know, if he had like played exceptionally well and said that, that's still very much like loser mentality to say that. But you could kind of forgive it, I guess. You just like, okay, he's pissed off, whatever. But just he was a big factor in them losing that game. He's doing it. I loved it, but God, what a bitch.
Yeah. Man, like Canada is in shambles right now. Like the amount of Canadians on X are just like, you're a casual if you're celebrating this. And I'm like, what the what does
No.
that even mean?
So first off, so what?
Yeah.
We just took your game.
I I was mixing it up on Twitter with a few Canadians to the point where it got to be that was all I was seeing was just like Canadians bitching. So I was like, okay, I gotta close the app. I gotta chill for a second because I don't want to see this all night. But it was God, it was great. Just to get them so angry. Like I literally like of on multiple tweets of people complaining. I just copy and pasted the fly free bird and had the gif of the Undertaker holding up the American flag. And that got a few people like pretty pissed off. And I loved every second of it.
How can you hate the Undertaker?
Canadians do.
I mean, sure, in his last few years, he wasn't up to par with what he had done previously, but you know,
If they didn't before, they do now.
Yeah, they probably saw that. They just remember that WrestleMania match against Roman Reigns. It was like, ugh, this guy.
no, the GIF is American Badass
Yeah,
Undertaker.
good God,
Completely different.
that was so much fun. There was one lady in particular. First time in a while I've been blocked on Twitter. Well, we were mixing it up a little bit, and I tried to respond to something, and it wouldn't let me. I was like, "What the fuck?" And I like clicked on the tweet, and it was like, "You've been blocked." It's like, God, let's fucking go.
That's how my
That's awesome.
dad feels about because he's blocked by Dion
I
on Twitter.
I got to do that more often, man. I got to take the Rick Dixon approach to Twitter because God, that was the best.
Yeah.
Dude, Rick was mixing it up the day before.
Oh, he was? I didn't see that.
Dude, he was like,
Rick mixes it up all the
Yeah,
time.
he's a wild card. He just fires on all cylinders, but
he wasn't like not to Canadians, to Americans. Like,
No one's safe.
like, dude, your dad just like loves to chime in on basically everything on X.
yeah. Yeah.
I
He is
gotta
the
start
everything guy.
doing it. I gotta start doing it. It was a very fun few hours when I got to kind of see Twitter through his eyes.
I'm
Like he would comment on people's posts that were just like, me and my son were watching Miracle the night before the Canada America game tomorrow, and it's gonna be awesome. And your dad was just like, these are a bunch of millionaires playing a game. It's completely different to Miracle. And like I saw him post
I
that like more than like maybe 5 times.
I
I mean,
I mean he's not wrong. Like
yeah, not at all. Yeah.
this isn't a miracle situation. Like it's completely different. He's not wrong, but like to be like, oh, me and my firstborn, or I'm showing him this for the first time to show what this really means. Like, and he's just like, not the same.
Fuck
Like,
you.
it's so hilarious.
I'm like, damn, Rick, you just love raining on parades over here.
Yeah, God, that's hilarious. That's funny though.
Dude, I
I'll
saw that
have
and I
to
was
look
like,
some
Rick,
of
what are
that
you doing?
stuff up.
Um, dude, I literally spent the whole day on X on Sunday. Like,
Oh yeah,
because I needed to see OV levels of celebration after that. I needed to see I watched the goal no less than 100 times, like the entire day. And my wife's on the couch next to me, and she like it got to a point where she was just like looking at me every time it came up, and I was like, "Hey man, I can't believe this is this happened. Like this is like I hate this is normal. I'm not the only one doing this."
Oh, I've been watching it. I mean, yeah, I saw it about 100 times on Sunday alone. And I mean, I watched it probably a couple times like 45 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Like
I watched.
anytime it comes on my feed, I'm watching it.
Yeah, I watched it like probably 15 times yesterday, and probably only a couple times today. But today was like a prime. Last night and today was a prime time for like when the edits came. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
I sent y'all a good one yesterday.
Yeah, that was good.
that one was great. Overtime. That sent me, bro.
Yeet.
That that fucking sent me, bro. Um, dude, and like the group chat was just going crazy, and I was definitely in the mix there. We stole Tate McRae. We beat y'all women's team's ass, and we beat y'all men's team's ass. We own hockey. What the fuck is a kilometer? They're hats, not toques. I'm wearing a hat, not a toque.
They seriously call like,
Yeah, it's a toque.
ugh.
I think they're more or less referring to
So
beanies,
like beanies, like toboggans,
Okay.
like yeah.
but like
Still, that's silly.
it's it's a little bit of an interchangeable term up there. So I heard. Um, but
Yeah, I got a lot of also just on like Instagram and stuff. It was all just Canadian watch parties and just either stunned silence or just visceral like anger I haven't seen in a long time. And
Yeah.
God, like we took this from like I mean, we obviously cared about that game. Hockey is like nowhere near our top three sports. And we took that shit from you.
At best, it's our fourth.
Yeah.
And like sometimes fifth, depending on how golf does. But that's
Golf
kind of
isn't
it.
even American.
Yeah.
Right. But in terms of like where it ranks on
Like
how
we
good we
have
are at it.
amateur sports that we die for before
Sometimes, yeah.
hockey.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this was just an calendar year for Canada. Edmonton Oilers lost the Stanley Cup Finals. They lost the World Series, lost the Women's Olympics, lost the men's Olympic hockey, and 0 Super Bowls and 0 SEC championships. It's just tough. It's really tough to be a Canadian right now. Like, not gonna lie.
At least Connor McDavid was the Olympic MVP.
He got 2 stuffed animals.
God, I
Count
mean,
them. Count them. 2.
pretty
He got
shitty
2?
day for every Canadian except
No,
Connor McDavid.
it's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh, I was like, oh, okay. He gets a different stuffed animal.
I do mean to troll, because it's fun to troll Connor McDavid. Is he ever gonna win the fucking thing?
I don't know. It seems like he's
Realistically,
cursed.
yes, but
I was just kind of on like that hater train just to be a hater for I don't know, for shits and giggles. Now I would kind of want to be like, no, he's not gonna win a damn thing ever. Until he leaves like Wayne did, or no, he won with Edmonton. That was not a good comparison. But until he leaves to go to an American team, then he'll probably win a cup.
yes.
I mean, statistically, he has a better chance of winning a cup with an American
Yeah.
team than he does a Canadian team. I've never been a McDavid hater. He's the best player in the world. It's just a fucking fact. If you don't think that's true, you're wrong.
Oh, and don't get me wrong, I don't hate him. I just think it's fun to say he will never win anything.
I don't think that's fun at all because that's
I think it's fun.
not cool. Like,
I think it's funny.
Like, I think it's funny if he's in a gold medal game and he doesn't win. But other than that, I'm kind of always rooting for him because I kind of want him to get a cup. Because it would be a fucking shame if he didn't get a cup in his entire career.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel. But
I'm in the same boat. Like,
yeah,
that's why I
think
put a little bit more money every year on Edmonton to win the cup because it's gonna happen.
What if he does? What if he gets traded or like signed somewhere else? Where you just bet like on the Hurricanes or wherever?
Yeah.
Okay.
absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. It's just fun to. I think it's fun to just be a hater, but
That's totally fair.
It is always fun to be a hater. Let's not like get it twisted. But it's, I don't know, like
I've been hating all week.
Yeah, exactly. We've been the biggest haters over here.
Hating is the name of the game.
Yeah.
Call me Jack Hughes the way I'm good at my game. All right.
I added him to my lock screen.
yeah, I mean that picture of him with no tooth and the flat. I mean that's
I'm getting a poster of that.
The greatest sports picture, maybe the greatest picture ever taken.
Hanging in the Louvre.
No,
I might get a
fuck that.
T-shirt
No,
of that.
I don't want that in Europe. Put it in the Met.
Well, it's an expression.
I know, but I saw someone say that on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want Europe to have this. Or he said, I would say hang it in the Louvre, but I don't want bitch ass Europe to have this. Put it in the Met.
Let's fucking go. That's funny. Man.
It takes a while for me to fucking.
Dude, like, holy shit. I can't believe it happened. Like, I can't, like, it's hit me, but like realistically, like, I wasn't mentally prepared for this outcome. even though
No.
realistically it was a possibility because we've never fucking beat them. So it just felt so far from something that can happen, no matter no matter how good we are. Like it was, oh man, but like we fucking got him. We got him. We own
Incredible.
hockey. Tomorrow is about to be the most hungover NHL day of
Yeah,
the year.
I might just
Yeah, they got to play
that's
tomorrow.
ridiculous. Like for pretty much the entire Olympic break, or I was like, this is a long time for like the non-Olympians to like not have to play. Like I kind of feel bad for them. But now I'm like, they have to play again on Wednesday? Like, that's insane. Like, give them another week.
Dude, it's like I saw that on X this morning. I was like, oh shit, you're right. And then I remember something that Ryan Reeves said, probably the smartest thing he's ever said. It was if if you can't play hungover, then you don't belong in the National Hockey League. And I'm like, ah,
Yes.
This is a
he's got a
different
point.
this is a different kind of hangover. This ain't a night out in Vegas.
Yeah.
This is a
This is
bender.
celebrate. This is a yeah. This is a bender
Like there's a
because
decent chance the Hughes brothers and the Kachucks and all of them are still drunk. Like we'll still be drunk going into that game.
Quinn Hughes was maybe the drunkest man on the planet
See, I don't
on
know. I don't
Sunday.
know about that because his demeanor is, you know,
I
anyway.
loved that
Yeah,
video.
but he was like, "I want to thank the troops for letting us play this game." They're like, "What are you
Goddamn
talking
right.
about?"
Gotta thank him. Gotta do it.
I loved the video of when they were doing like the press conference after, and he had like a half empty beer in his hand and another beer on the table, and he was just, yeah, hey, one more.
Yeah,
It's like this guy fucking
I
rules.
mean that's just all time. That's just a all time guys move. Honestly, it's like, "Hey, you need another beer?" Yeah, I've got 1.5 here already, but I'll take another.
Do you need another beer? Probably not, but I'll take one.
Yeah.
That's
God.
funny. No, I don't need one, but I could use one.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, it was absolutely insane. And then like getting the medals, and then they got Johnny Gaudreau's jersey. Like that was like I was already like tearing up from it just happening and like seeing the boys just like rooting for a team that wins. Like I've never experienced that.
We don't
So
get that often.
yeah. And so like I was already kind of tearing up and like everything that it meant. Like it's been 46 years, and then they bring Johnny Gaudreau's jersey, and then
I mean,
like
it's kids.
yeah, when Larkin and Warinsky went off to get the kids, I was like, oh, this is this is a moment. This
Yeah.
is this is a moment in time. And like real I think I heard about someone seeing something on X that it was like they made like a little edit of like Nathan McKinnon like flubbing on that goal, and it was just like the ghost of Johnny Gaudreau right there making
Yeah,
fuck
I
ups.
saw that. I
That's
saw
And
that.
I was like, that's got to be it.
You like once you see that, you're like, you can't think it's anything else but that. You
Yeah,
know, like you're like, oh, it like you said, it has to be Johnny's ghost. It has to be like his spirit coming through the ice or through the puck or through the stick or whatever he chose his. I don't know, like such a powerful moment, honestly. Like just that whole ending.
dude,
That picture almost wrecked me. Like when they were taking the picture. Yeah.
yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
what an all time
Yeah.
moment by Jack Hughes. Like
Yeah.
after scoring, you can see tears in his face, and his teeth are so fucked up,
They're
and
so
like
bad.
he gives that post game interview, and that's probably the greatest post game interview maybe ever. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
like probably right in front of Stone Cold Steve Austin, Austin 316. Because like that was off the dome as well, you know? Like, and it's a t-shirt that makes $1 billion. That's probably made $1 billion.
For sure.
Um, and like, dude, like, I'm so thankful to be an American. I love America. We did this all for the country. Hellebuck was our best player by a mile. You dream about this ever since you're a little kid to represent your country, and it's just unbelievable. And I'm like, I I was at a loss for words. Like there's this funny clip of like a late night with Jimmy Fallon where Blake Griffin goes on there and he's like he's talking to him, he's like, why do like post game interviews like aren't very good? And he was like, you wanna you wanna know? And then like he made Jimmy Fallon like get up, do like 20 burpees and a bunch of jumping jacks. And then it was like, hey, so Jimmy, how do you feel about the game? And he was like, I can't even think. Like that's exactly like ever since I saw that clip, I'm like, I look at those types of interviews in kind of like a new light, like, and just being able to come off the dome where you're physically exhausted, like even more than just playing the hockey game, because like he fucking yeeted his helmet into the crowd, which was all time. Like,
Yeah.
and like you're jumping and you're man, like it's to just put everything into perspective, it's crazy, man. Like it's insane. I don't know, bro. In that picture, it's like first of all, like tattoo the Hellebuck save with the paddle on me somewhere because like that picture, it's
Hard. It's so hard.
hard, so fucking cold. Like, oh my God. But like that Jack Hughes picture, that's I know we already said it, but like that's got to
Yeah.
be one of the greatest pictures of all time.
Yeah. Once I saw that, I was like, that's just like, that's going on my lock screen right now.
Yeah,
Like, I'm going to look
Yeah.
at that like probably every day.
yeah,
I've got it like shuffled. So I get like different, things
Oh, yeah.
every time I open my phone. But if Jack Hughes has come up on my screen a couple times today, and I've just been like, hell yeah, nice.
yeah.
Which, okay, never mind. We're not going to say that.
Um,
um,
I can't believe it.
there's one thing, well, yeah, it's Canadians coping, but like one I never really get because like this is like a thing in hockey where it's like when the goalie stands on his head and is essentially the reason you win. But you're just like, well, it's just because you had a goalie. It's like, okay, he's a hockey player as well. He's a member of the team. Like if Canada would have mollywalked us and McDavid had 3 goals and 3 assists, we can't just say, well, it's just because of McDavid.
Yeah,
Like it doesn't work. Like it's like, yeah,
doesn't work both ways. Yeah.
we had our, we also had our best player. He just happened to be the goalie. So that argument is just like, go fuck yourself.
and like that was the same for the four nations. Like the end of that, like of regulation in four nations, like Jordan Bennington entered his flow state. Like we had
Oh
a
yeah,
ton of fantastic chances, and he saved them all. And like it's literally the exact same thing.
Yep.
And like Jack Hughes
Canada,
left alone in the slot, Connor McDavid left alone in the slot.
it's over.
It's it's the exact same.
Yeah. Um, yeah. Jordan Big Game Bennington played a great game as well. It's just, you can't, unfortunately, the overtime. I will say that I'm not a fan of like the 3-on-3, especially in the Olympics for the overtime. It's just like it's what the NHL does for regular season, you know? And it's when they go to playoffs, it's 5-on-5, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
This is 3-on-3, 20 minutes, whoever scores first, and it never goes to a second overtime. But this is the way the cookie crumbles. Canada won a game in overtime on 3-on-3. If they're going to cry about that, you made it this far because of 3-on-3 overtime.
And also, like, if
And
you really want to nitpick, 2010, it was 4-on-4. So, like,
yeah,
that wasn't real
it wasn't
hockey, if you want to
it
say
wasn't
that.
real hockey either. Yeah.
So, like, keep keep bitching about that. I almost say probably there's a decent chance you don't make it if it wasn't for 3-on-3 overtime. So
Yeah. And I'm absolutely not taking away the win over the US, the way the US won on 3-on-3 because I'm saying it's not real hockey, but that's the way it was. That's the way the cookie crumbles, man. I mean, you get 3-on-3, you take advantage of 3-on-3. They're going to let you cheat.
and like I said earlier, and like we've all said at some point, like this team would be is like the best 3-on-3 hockey team in the world. They're best 5-on-5 as well, but it's like the amount of speed they had out there, and they still couldn't win. I mean, no fucking excuses.
Yeah. And I think the collective opinion on 3-on-3 is like nobody thinks that it should have been 3-on-3.
Yeah,
And
Nobody.
like nobody, like not even Americans or Canadian, like because like that's I don't want to go as far as say that's fake hockey, but like you play what you play, man. Like those are the rules. And like I agree with the statement that I don't think the Stanley Cup should be won in a shootout or 3-on-3 or even 4-on-4. And I think the same way for the Olympics. And
but
but this is the way it is. And so like
yeah,
it's it's a lot of fun hearing Canadian cope, Canadian tears. They're delicious.
They're maple syrup tears.
Yeah, that's why they're
Yummy.
delicious. Um, uh, but like, I mean, we weren't going to win that game 5-on-5.
no,
Like, like shit happened in that game that if that happens in literally any other game, you lose that game like 99 out of 100 times. And like, whenever he did the paddle save, I was like, this this is different. This is
yeah,
Connor Hellebuck is in his flow state. Like he's the amount of locked in that he was in like was incredible. Like it's
yeah,
He was an alien. He was otherworldly.
yeah. And we talked about how there were so many times where it was like, okay, you don't play like this and still win. That Hellbuck save was like, okay. Usually, when something that fucking epic happens, I don't say usually, but it feels like whenever something that cool happens, like this, you got destiny.
Yeah.
yes.
It's the
That's
same
what I
way
was
with
looking for. Yeah.
the Caps Knights Stanley Cup final.
Yes.
When
Holtby.
wow, why am I blanking? What'd you say?
Holtby.
Holtby, yeah, that's literal like knob save.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like, oh, they're gonna win cup.
Yeah.
They're winning this game.
You got
Like,
something otherworldly
yeah,
on your side. Yeah.
yeah. You have that was a divine intervention, type of like save.
Mhm. Oh, man. I'm trying to think of what else. And I mean, I've still spent most of my time when I'm not, working, on X, just trying to find more celebration clips because like I mean, I know if it was me, like I'd be, I
I'd
wouldn't
still
remember
be
it.
buckled.
Yeah, I wouldn't remember the celebration because because I'd be just so messed up. Like, dude, and just like seeing them at the club, just in that Miami club, just like spraying fucking everyone with booze. I'm like, do it, y'all deserve it.
Yeah,
Winning a
we do.
championship has to be like one of the best feelings like a man or woman can ever experience, because that's just like another state of euphoria, it seems like. And I say men because I feel like every championship video I see is predominantly by a male team. So,
Sure.
but I'm sure the U.S. women were out there partying just
They're
as
in Vegas
hard.
right now.
Yeah. I mean,
They're
and
partying it up in Vegas.
they had extra. I don't know what the women's professional hockey league calendar is like, but I mean, they still had extra days to party. So I mean, they probably on a generational bender, like an OV level bender.
They might be. We just unfortunately haven't been able to see it.
Yeah, maybe I'm not on women's hockey Twitter, so I mean that could be my fault. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do remember the last time the U.S. women won the World Cup.
yeah,
They were getting after it.
that was awesome.
Seeing
Yeah, that
seeing
is true. I had totally forgotten about that.
yeah, seeing the clips from the locker room, they're like, "Hey, give me a beer, bitch." Just letting it fly. I'll get you a beer when you get me a beer, bitch. I'm like, you know what?
Fuck yeah.
More power to you. I wish I could experience that level of celebration. You know,
Happiness.
like yeah. Uh, yeah. Um, okay. Trying to think of anything else here.
I will say the one negative, and it's not just about this game, it's about really just the entire coverage of it in general. NBC's got to quit doing this. One team scores, we immediately just wide shot out, pan to the crowd behind the goal.
Yeah,
That's
that fucked me
terrible.
up too.
That's
Yeah.
so bad. Like
Yes.
I know it'd be, or they don't have like hockey coverage anymore, but like if they ever get it back, they need to not do that ever again. Because I saw a lot of people on Twitter, not about that game. No, no one was really complaining that game, but just the entire Olympics is like, I don't need to see the crowd behind the goal. Like, I want to see the actual players. I don't feel like that's a hot take at all. That was
Yeah.
like my one gripe with the I guess like the end of the game, where it's like we didn't see like the on ice celebration. It was like goal, crowd, Canada like just being sad, and then us. It's like no, immediately cut to Hughes getting mobbed on the boards. That was my one gripe of the game.
Yes.
Yep.
The camera cut right to him, like right as he was hitting the boards. And I was
Yeah.
like, hey man, I mean, I know I'm gonna watch this goal and every angle of it. Um, they had that on Peacock. It was like every angle, every camera angle from the Jack Hughes goal. I watched that the same night. So I recommend it. It's pretty cool.
Is it
You
still on there? I
probably
need to check that
I
out.
it should be.
Awesome.
And then I think there's like every single Hellebuck save, maybe.
Ooh, talk
Which
dirty to me.
yeah, well, yeah. um, but and then I saw the as soon as like because Jack Hughes, he was like I didn't even see it go in either. Like I just saw Larkin jump up and down, and I guess it went in. So I just started. I'm like that's insane. Um, and like when they played the replay of it, I was like, oh man, he went top shelf, and I was like, oh shit, no, he went 5 hole. He went 5 hole on his ass. And I was like, this is that was a bullet.
so
Yeah, because at
fast.
first I was like, oh, maybe he just like didn't get all of it, and it just kind of like trickled by him. Because like I said, I never saw the puck. But then yeah,
Oh,
watching the replay, it was kind of like how. I mean, I know nothing about the physics of hockey. How can you like, because he ripped it. How can you shoot a puck that hard and it never gets off the ice? That seems like a superpower.
Yeah. I thought it was like the Patrick Kane like overtime
Yeah, against
goal.
the
You know what I'm
Flyers.
talking about? Against the
Yeah,
Flyers in the Stanley Cup final, where like at the moment, like he was the only one who knew he had scored.
yeah,
But then like the whole crowd erupted and everybody else like came off the bench, and I was like, wait, oh shit. Like it was such a crazy like, and then I watched the replay and I was like, oh my God, he fucking slapped that thing in there.
mm-hmm.
So crazy.
Best.
But yeah.
Dude, I fucking love it. It's like I keep saying this, but it doesn't feel real, even though like it's hit me. Like realistically, it has hit me. But like
Yeah,
the fact that it is real. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, yeah,
know.
absolutely.
I don't. I don't know.
I don't
Like,
know what to do with this.
yeah,
I don't know what to do with this amount of joy.
yeah. It's like I've never. Yeah, I've never experienced this before. So like, what do I do? Like, what? Like, I don't know what to do.
It's pretty crazy because I mean, the US is no stranger to winning gold medals at all. You know, summer I mean, this I think this is the most the US has won gold or any medals in the Olympics ever was this year.
Really?
Yeah, I think
I want to
so.
say that might be
For
just
the
the
winner.
Winter
I was
Olympics.
gonna say winter.
That's what I meant was for the Winter
Oh,
Olympics.
okay.
This was
Okay.
like their most like medal haul ever. Um, but this one just it, it felt different, and I think that I might go on a little bit of tangent here because I wrote some things down about like how this like made me feel, and I think this was more than just a game. I don't think this was really about a gold medal like hanging around someone's neck. Um, I don't think it was about the final score or highlights or who scored the game winner. I think what we witnessed was bigger than this. Uh, every single one of these players, men and women, started as kids. Kids with oversized jerseys who woke up at 5 a.m. to go to practice. Kids who signed up through USA Hockey, got their USA Hockey number, stepped on the ice for the first time, and every legitimate hockey club that runs through this country is through USA Hockey. That means every one of those athletes came through the same system, the same development structure, same belief. You put in the work, you put in the effort, and there's a path, right? And somewhere along the way, they heard the stories. They heard about 1980. They heard about the Miracle on Ice. They heard about this group of Americans who weren't supposed to win, and they did. And they thought maybe, just maybe, when they laced up their skates, they thought, why not me? And I think that's what this gold medal really represents. It represents opportunity, commitment, development done the right way. And I think it represents what can happen when dreams are backed by structure and support. And as someone who plays hockey, I have a USA hockey number. Um, I didn't grow up playing like these athletes did. I didn't follow the same path that they did. I came into this game much later, but I'm a part of USA Hockey. I laced up my skates. I play. I compete. I love this game. And I watched them win gold. And that fucking felt personal for me. And yeah, we're a part of the same system, the same bridge, and it's the same belief that this sport fucking matters. And honestly, I couldn't be prouder of the fact that I'm a part of it. I know that, especially the men's, they're getting a lot of flack right now. This wasn't about politics, it wasn't headlines. Um, I think this was more about unity more than anything. You had people tuning in who didn't know offsides from icing. You had casual fans, you had diehards, you had former players, you had kids watching with their parents across the country, cheering on for the exact same thing. And when Megan Keller and Jack Hughes buried those overtime goals, nothing else mattered. It didn't matter where you were from. It doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter who you voted for. We were fucking Americans celebrating. And it's hard right now. I know things aren't perfect, and it's easy to focus on what divides us, but I think moments like this reminds us of what we're capable of when we rally behind something bigger than ourselves. These players, man, they gave everything they fucking had. They represented more than just themselves. They represented every kid, every adult, every teenager in a local rink, every adult who plays like me, who have found the game later. I think it was just I feel very fortunate to have witnessed something like this. And is a very, very, very beautiful moment.
That was beautiful.
It was
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Great moments are made from great opportunity.
Have you seen the video of there was like some pee-wee hockey game going on at like the exact same time as
Yeah.
it was like when we won, they just like took a break and celebrated. I was like, God damn. Like I need 20, 50, whatever the hell. Someone would be like, yeah, I was on that team. That was me in that video. Now I'm playing for USA Hockey. I was like, God damn, it's gonna be awesome.
There's gonna be at least one kid, maybe.
And
At least one.
Tarico touched on, or not, he had a very nice monologue at the end of the coverage too. He was like, a lot of these guys, their story, like, to get to this moment started in 2010, watching us lose in heartbreaking fashion. So he's like, think about all the, paraphrasing, obviously, think about all like the kids out there now who are like, like, this is the first time they've got to really watch USA hockey. And it's like, who knows, like, what we're going to get out of this is like, this could be dynasty. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it's just like what Sean said. It's could just impact future generations of really athletes in every sport, but primarily hockey. That I don't know. It's something we've never seen before, so it could be. I don't know. It could impact like you said, those kids' lives and wait. Like it could be the start of the next story of USA hockey.
Yeah. If you're interested, Spittin' Chicklets, Witt had something really cool to say when he talked about the beginnings of USA Hockey, that they wanted to start a development program that USA players that were above the caliber of what they could do with, limited on your location or whatever, um, that they would always have somewhere to go and be taught how to win. And it kind of started with developing them like 14, 15 years old. The U.S. development program um, in Michigan, and they started it, and it wasn't great at the beginning, but as it developed, you start to see the fruits of the labor. Like you start to see more NHL players that are from America. You start to see the World Juniors, like the USA winning World Juniors. Like they've done it like kind of a lot, like in the past like 10 years. Like
Mm-hmm.
which is absolutely crazy. And then you think that all these players came from the same development program. And like it was it's just like crazy to see like the overarching story here, because it's like, yeah, they weren't supposed to win in 1980, but they did. But like there's nothing in place to hone these college players' skills previous to them going to college. And so like it was basically play high school hockey and then hope that a college sees you. And like that's kind of it.
Yeah.
But like being able to put time and effort into your development as a young man, as a not even a man, like not even an adult, but basically a kid, like, and to just provide the support to reach your goals, like it's absolutely crazy. Wit goes into it like a little bit more into detail, but that's, I guess, the cliff notes of it. Um, this shit means something to me, man. Like,
Yes, I mean, there's really like my whole point is this does mean a lot to me. This feels very, very special to me. And I will be damned if we let any, whether you're on one side of the aisle or the other, get in the way of this. I'm gonna shut you the fuck down. Because fuck you if you think this means any more than hockey itself. Like,
means more.
to be real, like
Mm-hmm.
the shit I've seen. I don't even really want to get into this, but so I won't. But yeah, there's been a damper online for sure. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's not vibing with me at all. I'm not gonna let anybody fucking tell me how to celebrate this win
Yeah,
because this is fucking amazing. This is
yeah.
awesome.
I mean, this is a pinnacle moment in just U.S. sports. Like it's just crazy. But that's enough of that. We're running out of time. I know Chris wanted to touch on some other USA
Well,
things.
yeah. I mean, it's good that you mentioned this pinnacle moment, USA Sports. There's a good chance that good old US of A, sports wise, could have a banner year. Because up here in a little bit, we got the World Baseball Classic, and USA's got some unfinished business with Japan, from the last WBC where we lost to Shohei Ohtani on a not walk off home run, but a late home run. So it's like we're favored to win that. We win that, and then fuck it, host the World Cup, win the World Cup.
If we won the World Cup, I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
That'd be wild.
Let's just
That'd
go
be
ahead and say
crazy.
that's not going to happen. I looked up the odds
That's
earlier.
not gonna
We're like
happen.
64 to 1, which,
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of like the list of we're not super far down. We're kind of like right in the middle, but yeah, odds wise, we don't have a prayer, but never know.
Yeah.
But just if we win the World Cup, I'm going to be the biggest asshole on Twitter because I don't give a fuck about their
as you should be.
countries where they literally like kill people over soccer games. It's like I don't give a fuck about this sport, but USA, baby.
oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
So,
goddamn right as an
but
American.
it would be cool. Like obviously, the World Baseball Classic not nearly as big a stage as the Olympics, but be pretty dope. To Team USA, I don't know if they even give out like gold medals in that, but 2 USA championships in the span of I don't know how long it like a month and a half. Pretty damn cool.
I might argue that the World Cup might be bigger than the Olympics.
Oh, I was talking about the World Baseball Classic. Yeah, World Cup.
Oh, okay. The World.
Yeah,
I
World.
was gonna say I was like I think you might be wrong there.
No,
but...
World Cup definitely is. I was
Yeah.
talking about Baseball Classic because we
Okay.
actually have a very real chance of winning that. But yeah, World Cup is definitely probably the biggest sporting event
It's
ever
in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and just imagine if we like we won't, but just imagine if we just roll in Americans like we don't give a fuck about soccer. Imagine if we just win that do.
And you know what? Like going off my point of, a few minutes ago, like I hope we get to that point, where like kids growing up will see Americans give a shit about soccer and think that we can do this,
Yeah.
and maybe one day we will. But for right now, I think it's a pretty long shot.
Oh, it is. But I was
And
just
I'm being realistic here, but yeah.
it is, but I was just thinking, like, man, what,
Yeah,
like,
it would
after all
be
this
awesome.
shit, like, people, other countries around the world just taking big old dump on America the last however many years, especially lately. What if we just win every major championship?
I mean,
What if?
we are celebrating 250 this year, come July.
Yeah.
It would be a crazy 250 if we
Win the
fucking
World
did
Cup.
that, all that. Yeah.
God. I mean, again, probably not going to happen, but
Probably not.
never
But
know.
It could happen.
If we
There's
just
a
win
slogan for
a
this
World
show.
Cup,
There's a
Just one.
slogan for this show. It could happen.
it could.
Good.
I mean, honestly, if they just win like a World Cup, like actual like elimination game in the World Cup, that's good enough for me.
Yeah. Or tie a really good country, like we did in the last one against England.
Yeah.
That
No,
was hilarious.
yeah. Which I don't even know if the groups have been drawn for this thing, but I was like, maybe we have like a weak group. Maybe we actually make it out this year. Who knows?
Who's to say?
Yeah.
All right. Well, is that all we got?
I mean, pretty much there's just a little anecdote. Last week we are talking about college basketball, and I was thinking like if we have time, I'm gonna talk about how I'm gonna put a future on Texas Tech to win the national championship. Thank God we didn't have enough time to get to that, and I didn't place it because I think it was the next night, maybe 2 nights later, Texas Tech's arguably best player, reigning Big 12 player of the year, tore an ACL out for the season. They're still a very good team, but they ain't win the Natty. So very glad we didn't get to that last week.
Happens.
Great. Unfortunately, it does happen.
Yeah, it sucks. So I really he still is a great player, but it sucks to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I guess I'll end it then. All right. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Please check out the Trend Center app, link in the description. 15% off a premium membership using the code TFTM at checkout. The greatest tool on the planet for sports bettors. We'll be using it all year for baseball, for college basketball, for probably, hockey's back, so might dip my toes a little bit in that. But we'll see. You also have to follow the X, where you can see our picks. Because Chris does it every day. So go do follow that. See y'all next week. There's 3 of us. Now let's make some money. Woo! Woo! Let's go.